Good morning, my Sierra Leonean friends and family. This is your boy, Reggie Cole, the Master Dream Builder. Today is Sunday. So God, thank you for this Sunday on the 18th of May, 2025. I hope we're well. I hope we wake up well in a sound mind, in a sound body this morning. Today, I can go through something we'll call breaking the chains of divide and conquer, building a united Sierra Leone. I thank Una from the bottom of my heart, the people who listen to me on a daily basis. Take it from me, and not also for awards, but Una words, they fuel me to do the type of research necessary for our success. Every time I can talk to Una in this manner, I'm talking only about the success of you and that of Sierra Leone. Today, we can talk some truths loudly, boldly, because only true Naingo set not only ourselves free, but also Sierra Leone free. But before I begin, let's put some context around what I want to talk about. I think it will help you for understand why we should not depend any longer on the international community. Okay? John Perkins told us that. But me, they keep reinforcing the message, especially to the youths, especially to the students, especially to the attire-based people, especially to the slave queens, the Kush dependents, the farmers, the chiefs, the paramount chiefs. When I make sure that the message is so they drill through. I believe in the power of words. They say life and death is in the power of the tongue. Well, we're speaking life to Sierra Leone this morning. Whatsoever he saith, he shall have. Ye shall have whatsoever he saith. As a man think he is, so easy. You see, these are not just mere words. These are guiding lights of weaponry for success or failure. Depends on how you apply it. As we said last week, in America, two key names where you go say that they make the black movement possible. Now they make Obama able to sit in the White House. Those names are Martin Luther King Jr. and Malcolm X. All right? So we know, say words do have an effect. I've told you guys of my encounter with Dr. Dennis Waitley in 1994 in Hershey, Pennsylvania, where he said there are 300 million Chinese that now speak perfect English. And because of the information superhighway, which is the internet, they now know they're poor. They want to eat and they want to come to the banqueting table. Today, China have 800 million people. 800 million people in their middle class. Put that in context. That's a combined population of the EU, which includes England, where you get 500 million, and the United States, where you get 350 million. China get that in their middle class. My people, it's time for us to wake up. But listen to this clip, then I'll come back quickly. Lord hopes we'll run through this quickly today. God bless you. Let's go.
Problems in the world go back to the British. That's true in Pakistan, India. That's true in China. That's true throughout the Middle East. That's true here in Cyprus, because they were the most powerful empire for 200 years, and they left behind conflicts everywhere. You know, the disaster taking place in Palestine right now, one of the reasons is that between 1915 and 1917, the British promised the same territory to three different groups. So first, in the McMahon communications, the British promised it to the Arabs. You fight with us against the Turks, it's yours. Then they negotiated the Sykes-Picot Treaty to say to the French, it's yours. Then in the Balfour Declaration in 1917, they said it's a Jewish homeland. So the British promised three times land that wasn't even theirs. And they got a lot of nerve as far as I'm concerned. And now you need to disentangle all of this. But this is where the problems originate.
This is where the problems originate. I don't tell them often that say they want political group what they call Connect. Yeah? And now British politicians and think tanks in there. When they put me there nearly 2 years ago now. Yes, it was 2 years ago because around 2023, right? Well, I begin telling them about themselves. woman vex, woman when a director at DHL vex. Say, no, we had to talk about UK politics. Now I tell her plain. I say, you guys recruited me on LinkedIn. You say you like my writing, the way I'm in the put. I say, fine, okay, no problem. I say, but let me just tell you, there is no British history without African history. Right? The room went silent. Months later, I see this woman, based on the posting, they post on the group, and the post, to tell them what they do to Africa. Now, one guy say something on LinkedIn. That woman now become the defender of waiting me they talk about. You see, words are powerful, my people. People can change their mind with words. So the guy used words this morning. Divide and conquer. This is not and was not an accident. Now, method they use. Chief, if they give me power man, chief. You, where they divide the people there, because the white man can't give brown envelope. It's a deliberate, destructive plan. Not just for them for take we land, but also for them for take we minds. To pit brother against brother. So we can never unite against the common enemy. Where Jeffrey Sachs, the economist, American economist, now go tell us, so we don't have the enemy. In Sierra Leone, the British not can no more for our diamonds. Okay? Then come for can disrupt our unity. Then build borders, inside borders. Then separate the Creoles from the Mende, the Timini from the Limba, the North from the South. They not lift Gonu, they lifted them pens, drawing lines where separate us, culturally, politically, spiritually. And then they ruled us through those cracks. They can make tribalism like a fashion item. Hey, me not Timini. Hey, they did like Bobo. Don't tell me about tribalism. I've lived it. They turn chiefs into pawns, regions into rivals. And even after independence, the mindsets, 30 days, it remain. Not so Mende full up all side now. Every key position at Mende. How come? Now Mende no more read the book. We were left with flags and anthems, but no identity. Today, my brothers and sisters, we're still eating the fruit of that poison tree. 64 years later, tribalism, still the rule election. It's still a dictate appointment. It still whispers in our jokes, shouts in our rallies, hides in our churches and mosques. Let me be clear. Tribalism was weaponized. It is not our tradition based on my historical research. It is a manipulation. Yes, I am proud to be from my tribe, Creole. Really, really proud of it, because when I talk about resilience, I don't see more people resilient than the Creoles. We came home and we were rejected, but we still, they try for persevere and fit in this rejected land, or where we are rejected. As recently as a month ago, somebody in a Black in the Park tell me, say, Creole not a tribe. If he say it a joke, he don't know the power of words, but he only just got to reveal himself, and I'm grateful for that. I am a Sierra Leonean first, because when tribalism wins, Sierra Leone loses. So how do we break this cycle? I'm not kind of just to preach problems. I can also offer, prefer solutions. Because the future belongs to those bold enough to build it. Number one, education. We must tell the truth. We must be able to teach the correct history in our schools. No more sanitized versions of colonialism. Let the students learn about divide and conquer as a method, and how it still operates in our system then today. You're not able to heal a problem or solve a problem that you cannot name. Number two, we therefore stop tribal politics. Stop voting for surnames. Brother, politics has not worked, will never work. We need to vote for solution bringers. Leaders who serve all people, not just their village or ethnic base. Nothing that hurts me more than when somebody will consider himself educated, especially within the diaspora. When a political aspirant they talk, what you don't do in a village. Now the village matter? What about the whole country? Sierra Leone first. Merit, not tribal loyalty, must be the new currency. We want to launch a national identity campaign. Let us all be loud and proud. Sierra Leone first. We put on our music, in our movies, in our schools. Repetition builds culture. Repetition builds culture. Culture builds identity. Economic inclusion, number 4. No tribe should feel marginalized in development. Let us build roads from Kailahu to Cambia. Let jobs be shared across every region. When we work together, we walk together. It sounds like double talk. When we work together, that means when we work together, we go work out together. Number 5, appoint a national unity commission. Truth-telling, healing, bridge building. This must be a real funded institution, not a ceremonial showpiece. The time for lip service and salon is over. We are third from the bottom in the world. We need to wake up. So talk all of this now help for build $100 billion vision. Yes. So let's talk economics, because unity is not just a spiritual issue, now also a financial issue. Today, Sierra Leone's real GDP, not only the base GDP, is $4 billion. It was $4 billion in 2018. That means, say, right now with inflation, now $2 billion. So waiting $2 billion me for buying 2018. I do with this right now. Let nobody not fake you. We don't go behind. We put the reverse gear. Sierra Leone is on reverse. But we want to go forward now, turbocharge. I say to you, Sierra Leone can become a $100 billion economy in one generation. This generation in one decade. By eliminating tribal favoritism and unlocking investment. By reducing business risks, whether caused by regional instability. Why didn't that shipping thing yesterday, Friday, where the words come out from the owner's mouth? Say because Sierra Leone go blow up in war anytime now, and I make business don't die down soon. You know, we can talk that me and you on blogs. We can talk that debate them, but we come from that serious individual day about in livelihood. It sent shivers down my spine. That because of our disunity, somebody would sit on and answer in England. I don't build in business all this while. In business, they are at risk now because of what's in the happiness alone. We must pay attention. By building pan-tribal enterprises, by inviting different diasporas to invest in different parts of Sierra Leone, not just in their tribe, but in their country. Investors not care about color at a certain degree. When they're looking, they just care about the numbers. A united Sierra Leone is the biggest number of it all. If we say we'll get 8 million people to follow this $100 billion vision, every investor I talk to go listen to me. Trust me on that one. The district CEO vision. I dream, no, not dream, because it's my baby. I know it. I talk about it occupy me mind this morning, Nabid, somewhere around 4 o'clock. At the toss and turn, and they imagine how easy this will be to change Salon. I call him the 16th district CEO vision. A guy when Ronald. Now in a one point, the people that don't understand this vision. It always refer to how they talk to me. Always Ronald, I dedicate this section to you. Always refer to how that 16th district CEO vision. If these people would only listen to what you have to say. That is tailored for Sierra Leone. If you imagine the veins going to the heart, each CEO from each district, and they pump the heartbeat of Sierra Leone, the heart of Sierra Leone. Then they bring their own goods to the heart when I Sierra Leone. Let's just imagine, say, cotton tree, for example. Let's just say that. Yeah? Imagine, all man they come from northern district, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Bambali district, Koidu district. They come, they bring the goods come at the middle of cotton tree. I swear cotton tree will grow back overnight. But this is not a political loyalist, not a tribal mascot, but a builder. These CEOs, some will be local people, some will be from the diaspora, but some will be international people of all race, all religion, and all sexes. What matters is not who side them born them, but waiting and going for build. 60% of the district's revenue stays in every district. Then job now for finance each district internally. They're not go now parliament to go take money. They're not going to state house for no. Then get all the tools where they need for make a success of each district. All 16 of them. You understand me? So 60% of the revenue they stay in the district for do waiting. For smoke big cigars? No. For build the schools, the roads, the water systems, to sponsor the entrepreneurs, the farmers, yeah, the business people. It's localized. It's localized. People are going to come out free and go back now in districts then because now there's hope. Then the balance 40%, what's in that people they buy Jaguar without no. Would they take the balance 40% to put them inside the consolidated fund, which is ring-fenced for national development? Each district will function like a mini nation. Audited, benchmark, graded. No more begging donors. With that, we get with profit and loss, we got with balance sheet for each district. Off of those two instruments, me able for open doors anywhere in the world for letting people get the finance for finance the yearly plan to start this process. In the beginning, we need funds to do it. But the aim and the objective is to become self-sufficient, self-funded. So we would raise the capital against our own resources, against the land, the minerals, the tourism, agriculture. I will personally, me, REGGIE Cole, mark me name down, will personally show these CEOs how to raise this money. I do killer business plans, my people. I do killer presentation. I walk in a room and they just say, which number Allah says, yes, open the checkbook. Let's get started. This is not true talk me to tell you so. Okay? Imagine Bo with an agro-processing hub. Bombali with a tech incubator. Kailahu exporting chocolate from cocoa. Kono hosting the world's cleanest diamond trade. We will fund this ourselves. We will run Sierra Leone like a business with a soul. We're not chasing Dubai or Singapore anymore. We're becoming our own miracle because we're loaded with the gifts. Now, let me turn to the Hope Brigade. This is a message to the youth. 30 and under. One guy don't call me yesterday from Twitter. I said, stop for saying the youth and 30 and under. They say, me not 40. We still call we youth in this country. Okay, well, okay, look. That was funny call. That was a funny call. The guy say, well, we're going to include WIP and our youth number. They still call we youth. I say, you married? He say, no. I say, you born picky? He say, no. I say, you get a job? He say, no. I say, well, technically, you're not youth. You're not begin experience the adult section yet. Can't talk to we first. You understand? But I'll talk to the students in a college and universities. The attire base they would sit down and then tick there. Hey, you, I'll let turn to your party. Turn to your party right now. Turn to your party. Say, brah, yeah. Well, I left this school show. No, turn to and tell. So waiting this man they talk. If that salon can look like tomorrow, I want day for see this. I don't want die. I don't want get monkeypox. I don't want let me body rot in Pankush. I want see this day. It come, my people. It come. It develop momentum. The big MO. It developer. The slay queens. You want your nice bag, eh? Yeah, see only natural. You want your phone, eh? Yeah, only natural. They can't get a future where you able for buying for yourself. Kush addicts. Numbing the pain currently because of hopelessness. You know, let me tell you something. None of them are not useless. Una are the hope for Sierra Leone. You're not born to fight for politicians who forget your name after elections. You're not born for defend the tribe while you starve in silence. We see Kenema Hospital. Now, many people and they can't. So why you the vote for somebody who will not care for even make sure say if something happened to you, there's a place where you could go get restoration of health. You see how? You see how foolish tribalism is? You're not born just to survive. God made you a winner from where you were born. You survive. Every one of us survive somewhere between 35 to 40 million sperms that we mothers a womb for their life. That's how special we are. I want you to understand that. You survive. You beat 35 to 40 million other sperms for you for not answer today for your hear me voice. Not a mistake. Them put you on this planet for a purpose. And you get for help for create the environment. We're going to make sure so your gifts and your talents come through. And one of the ways, right now, something you go do right now, you're not going to wait for State House. Now, for say from today onwards, I know I hear about tribalism. If you don't talk about me, but me, na Timini, me, na Mende, me, na Creole, me, na Limba, me, na this, I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to the people. I learn people that talk, say, me, na Sierra Leonean. Me, na Sierra Leonean. Because when the football team win the under 21s, it no matter how they score the goal. No, so that's all life day. That's all life day. We got to give away and do away with tribalism. Yes, you were born not just to survive, but to thrive. We need you, not as rebels, this youth, but as reformers. Not as pawns, but as players. Not as hashtags, but as heroes. The future, it belongs to una, the young one them. So una rise, una own it, una lead it. They say out of the mouth of babes. There's a reason why God put that inside the Bible, or the people who write the Bible. My people, we now know the truth. You know how colonialism planted division. We see how corruption watered it. We see how tribalism today they feed them. We need for end today. We don't enlighten now. We get the information. You cannot continue to do the same thing, then give you the solution, then you continue doing the same thing. Then you mean say you marry to the problem. The time has come to choose Sierra Leone. Not based on party, APC and SLPP. Both parties have failed us miserably. Both parties are defunct. Both parties full of munkus, visionless, backboneless, wishbone people. It's clear. Both parties full of cannibals. Then they kill people and then they eat people there. Both parties. Not telling me nonsense. Would I hear people and they cut them parts for juju? For all this juju, you're not a billionaire. You not build country with Dubai. You not get bridge across Lunge. You beg for food. But all this nonsense where you depa. It's a figment of your imagination. Because if you the work, Salon go be paradise. You're not going to third from bottom of the world. Kakadable. What they say? You know, you're the last of the world, man. Shut up. You don't know what you're talking about. You're the fake people there. You have no idea how to build a nation. All of you. Weaklings. You know the fetch with Sodo. Can't aboard room law fetch. And they give you one, and they give you one. Left. Anyway, look, keep going. Yes. So this, I can get up on a tangent sometimes. But anyway, we must reprogram our minds, reclaim our pride, rebuild our identity. Lord, write a new story. It's possible. Every day is a new day. That chapter, Sierra Leone, 64 years of failure. It don't finish now. Don't begin for write the 65th year of progress. One of unity, dignity, and prosperity. Because when we unite, we go build the roads the way they connect. We go start businesses the way they employ. We will educate children who will never know another tribal war. Together, we go build $100 billion economy. Not for ego, but for every child from Kailahu to Cambia. The British left, but their legacy stayed. Divide and conquer. Now, I could talk tribe first. It is our job now to dismantle what they left behind and build what they never wanted us to have. If there's any point that you ever doubt the Bible, I want you to go read the lines. We say the first shall be the last shall be the first. Look over the world and see that being fleshed out. That ought to give you faith this Sunday morning. You ought to say hallelujah, because it's happening. But we want a sovereign, united, prosperous Sierra Leone. Let the world say, this was the generation that ended divide and conquer. And the only way we could do that, now for keep every one of us so busy on our economics. You know, if you ask anybody in the diaspora, apart from Trump, before Trump, if you ask anybody in the diaspora, and they wake up every morning, they think about politicians. In the UK, I know that for certain. Some man don't even know that I'm local MP. Some man don't know that I'm Ministry of Finance, when I'm Chancellor of the Exchequer. Some man don't know that I'm Minister of Health. Because you know why? They're busy pan their own economic cake. Then they bake their own economic cake. They don't get time for politicians. All that they pray is let the politicians bring an environment we're conducive to their own plans. Like build more housing, build more roads, and so on and so forth. That's when you've moved from the first rung of Maslow's. Your physiological needs are being met. Now you don't begin think, you don't begin go up now. You big up your status now. Slay queen. I like for build this picture because you know something, whatever you want to say about me and my story with women, that is up to you. Me get me inside for sale, you never ask me, but it's fine. What me to say is, women are the most powerful people on planet Earth. Women have changed history. Me to tell you, say, if Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton may happen, me to tell you, say, Bill Clinton for wipe the floor in 2016 with Trump then. And for wipe the floor. But that Monica Lewinsky moment. You see a rich guy, Epstein, he go die in a cell, women. You see a movie guy, where Harvey Weinstein, where I meet here, Leonardo DiCaprio. Now Rosewood. You see that guy there, in a jail right now, women. Me, myself, my situation, women. So women are powerful. We need to give them their road. We need to give them their dues because they are raising the generation, the next generation. We need for make sure so they get the tools where they need. They get the lifestyle where they're accustomed to. I remember my mentor, Dexter Yeager, where I first began in tape. I remember exactly where I was. I was driving towards Oval. I didn't inside, me not forget the Motocati. I don't forget the Motocati BMW 7 Series. Yes, it was. I didn't inside it. I put this tape in. I forgot the name of the tape, but I remember the words. Where it say, I love my wife, Birdie. And I don't care. She ought to have 200 pairs of shoes. She can have a Rolls Royce convertible if she wants one. Now I say, hey, now that kind of man me and be. Exactly that. I want to let me woman get 200 pairs of shoes. A Rolls Royce convertible if she wants one. But not about me, woman, me they talk about. They talk about the women of Sierra Leone, the market woman then today. The one way they teach in our school today. That nurse with the men monkeypox today. That woman with the selling handbag today. I want to build a nation where we respect these people because you see, they are the pinnacle of building a family. Yes, I know that I hear them and they complain. Hey, now a woman not deal with it. Yes, I all say don't say. I agree. Bang bang. True. Yes, not true. But love focus. Cholombo. Lord build a nation around family. Build a nation around women. Really. And I'm talking about service. I'm talking about that soft language, that soft economy. The nail bars, the hairdressers. Let the woman them begin look. Let them become a picture of Sierra Leone for us. In a traditional clothing, in a braided hair. I say I like a lady with manicured toes and cornrow and manicured toes. But anyway, I'm running out of time. God bless you now. And God bless the people of Sierra Leone. God bless the Republic of Sierra Leone. Bye-bye.